friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse.
What's up, YouTube? It's Artisan MC, and this is a special Shop Talk format. BGS brought it up on one of my Shop Talk lives on Sunday, and I was talking about how a lot of the Shop Talks are really long, and I usually have to cut them up to make them into a Shop Talk, but the uncut one would be interesting. So here is one of the uncut. You know, this one happened right before this Corona BS lockdown in California. So this is one of the last times I was in the shop with actual customers. And we just had just a talk. So it's about an hour and 25 minutes long. I'm going to break it up into two parts so I don't blow up my phone trying to upload it. So enjoy part one with my boy Dre and Pete. And another customer, I can't remember his name, but he's a regular in the shop and just talking about Corona and shit. So, since you got time on your hands to be stuck in the house, maybe it's a little bit entertaining. So, enjoy. I'm going to go in here and see if my damn comforters is done so I can get back to the house because it's starting to rain now. And I don't want to be taking dry blankets home wet. So, enjoy. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Immune system is bitch made. Leave me alone.
Your immune system is bitch made.
Like, I don't have these problems. I was like, I got allergies all the time. Sorry. And people like started looking at me. I was like, oh man.
Look, I'm talking to my lady right now, right? Mm-hmm. She works in a hospital.
Oh.
She was going off the same way.
Yeah, bro.
She is going to fuck off the same way. But we're talking about this shit. It's like, man, if you so fucking nasty that people got to tell you to wipe your shit down, the fuck has you been living?
And then the colder part is everybody's going to the store. Like, this is the first time you go to the store and you see a section of water just missing.
Right.
Like motherfuckers don't even drink water. Like, yo, like the greatest thing in the world, people don't drink. And so now,
but see, that's my question about the whole water thing. Don't you got water in your fucking house?
A faucet? Something?
With a Brita filter on that bitch?
Something.
Why are you going to buy the bottled water? You got actual potable water coming out your faucet. This ain't a third world country, bitch.
I think this is a mark against capitalism. I think this is something to scare people to spending more money. And I don't know.
Spending less, staying in their fucking house.
Well, but they don't buy everything up, so the grocery store market gonna do super well because everybody's trying to buy things for storage and stuff.
Grocery stores, Purell, toilet paper companies.
They doing numbers right now.
Numbers.
Anybody that wants to do Amway, yo, this is the perfect opportunity to really make somebody believe that shit works.
And Amazon.
You know what I mean? Like,
if they have toilet paper.
You know what I mean?
If they ain't got toilet paper, they ain't selling shit. That's the funny thing. When I did work at Amazon, that's what I was seeing. People getting toilet paper through Amazon. I'm like, how the fuck are you getting a box of toilet paper through Amazon? Motherfucker, go to the store. It's like, you paying shipping and handling for something you could drive to the store and pick up? Lazy bitch.
These motherfuckers is taking the water, but they're not just taking the water just for like, okay, let me get 2 cases. No, they're like, let me get this whole side, this whole area. They're going to smart and final and shit, taking up everything. It's
just
like,
because.
Yeah, I need water too. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, it's people are buying more than what they need, and then it's like, oh, then somebody gonna start trying to sell it. Damn, y'all feel like y'all sold out of everything right now.
But you coming in here late.
Yeah, this is true.
No, they just being greedy. That's the part that bothers me the most. Is like, okay, if it's something that you know everybody is gonna need, why are you going in and getting more than you actually fucking need?
They're buying everything.
I need 4 cases. You need 1.
Right, it's 28 bottles in the thing, or 30 bottles.
There's 3 other people in line. Get 1 and get the fuck out this goddamn store.
So that, and all of a sudden, I was going to start finding them. Not, Bed Bath & Beyond.
And some shit was trying to buy some stuff, and the way these people acted when cut in front of me so hard, I was like,
You trying to get punched in the face? Yeah.
I was like, white woman, listen.
White woman, listen.
Your bloodline ain't strong enough to handle this type of shit. I can say to you. You know what I mean?
Your bloodline.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, man, look, I've been in church and shit, been reading the Quran. Dude, I'm like,
Oh yeah, you.
yeah, I'm like, yo,
I'm about to get this whole knowledge of myself.
I'm like, yo, fuck these white people, alright? I was like, you guys are the fucking sins, Pete. You're fucking sins. Like, you're making me out like, yo, you've been plagued the world. Now it's like, come on, bro. They plagued the world. And don't get me wrong, there are great white people out there, but it's like there's something wrong with their molecular systems or something, because somewhere in their brain they be like, yo, let me destroy rather than love and create. And I feel like people look, what? Oh shit, y'all got the Ninja Turtle, y'all got that new Ninja Turtle hotness.
You know how that shit go. Yeah. It's easier to tear some shit up. I keep calling it that syndrome shit, basically.
They want to destroy everything.
Like, I'm gonna make everybody like me so everybody don't see that there's something special out here.
Like, bruh, it was so interesting. Like, it's like, I do photography, I take pictures of beautiful women. That's the thing I do. And I enjoy that part of it. I don't enjoy the sexual part of it. I enjoy, like, the process and creating something that's just fucking dope. What I have a problem with is, there's like 10 other people. Wolverine's comic book came out?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I need that.
Good. Yeah, it came out a couple weeks ago.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I need that. Oh, man. Is it good? Did you read it by any chance?
I did not read it. I think I got a copy of it sitting up here, though. You can have my copy.
Let's see. I found one.
Okay. Yeah, I read the cable that came out this week.
Cables came out?
Yeah, that was all right.
Comic book so
He
bad.
just cussing too much, and I like old man cable.
Yeah, no. It's like, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I was talking about.
Old man cable.
Everything
Like
is...
my mountain with guns, dude. I'm sorry. That's just how that shit
everything is so over-sexualized, I'm just like,
He cussing too damn much. He's supposed to be a young kid, but he cussing way too goddamn.
Yeah, like, and then I don't like Cyclops. Cyclops is almost like a dickhead, and he's like...
That's the only way you make Cyclops interesting. You gotta be a dickhead.
I think I might have some books in my box. Wilson, Mr. Wilson. I think today, if that Justice League book is still in there, I think today might be the day.
Today, if Justice League is...
Yeah. We was trying to find the regular paper copy joint, but I guess it ain't come. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's filter up through some of these shit.
Now, I'll tell you, you got one... You need a lens cap on that, bro.
Oh, man.
You got one endorsement on this
Shit is fire.
Galactic Empire.
I'm reading some of his books right now.
Fuck Ta-Nehisi Coates.
You don't fuck with him?
I don't fuck with Ta-Nehisi Coates.
You know you're not the only person that I've heard say that. A lot of people don't fuck with him.
Nah, because he fucked up Black Panther. This shit that I heard about, what was it? I think it was like Comics Explained was talking about this shit. Mm-hmm. It sounds interesting. Mm-hmm. Still sounds interesting.
It's great.
Sounds interesting as fuck. But I'm sitting there listening to it. It says, so he found a way to take T'Challa from being a king to having a slave story.
But wait, it's more than that. Because even when he's a slave, it's not like he's a slave over somebody else. Killmonger, and he's running the whole shit. But he's not really a slave. Like, and that's the thing. If you get into the story, he's not even a slave.
So
like
he's 12 years of Black Panther.
He don't even he wakes up and doesn't even realize. Like, he just
12 years of Black Panther.
When I tell you this shit is fire though.
But my thing is, you took a character that was prominent in a prominent position and found a way to reduce him to nothing, to have this slave narrative for his story.
But you would think, but nah. Like, it's literally the first 5 pages. It was like, yo, I'm a slave till I'm not no more. What's happening? I was like, yo. Like, it was the quickest snapback in the game. It was like, he was like, no. He was like, yo, I get, because it was like, yo, he was struggling. But he wasn't really struggling because he has visions of shit because he still remembers who he really was.
Right.
He's still our Black Panther. He just got moved away from Earth and light years and light years away from his actual Earth.
Yeah.
So his whole journey is 12 years a slave. Ha.
12 years a slave.
Yeah.
See?
My argument got debunked.
you debunked your own argument. I'm glad you walked. I'm glad you walked into that.
I walked myself out. You know what? You got it, champ.
You got it, champ.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and
Punch yourself out. It's not often that a shadow knocks you out. But
in this Thor, This store right here, this shit's fire. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but then I realized Thor might be one of my favorite superheroes. I just feel like people are just not gonna right. But this shit,
This is my boy Andre.
I'm just saying, this shit is fucking crazy. Like, you know what I mean?
I don't mind a good story. I just like the character the way it was. It's still a good story from what I've heard. It sounds like a really good story.
They get straight to it.
But it found a way to bring back all the people that was already dead and do something, tell a different story. But you took a prominent character and reduced him down to this. I'm like, you could have did that with fucking Falcon or something. I don't give a shit.
The cold part is, like, when you read the first 2 pages, like, Thor is just not happy being retired. Like, he hates being a king. He's like, yo, this shit is fucking corny. I could be helping Tony. Like that's how he is. He's like, but I guess I have to do it. Yo, where's the beer? His brother pops up. He's like, yo, what do you want? And the fact that he's so resistant of being in his current position is starting to take effect over him and his hammer. Like, his hammer's like, yo,
No.
nah, you got to be.
See, that's the same thing that happened to Loki when Loki finally got the throne. He didn't want that shit.
Nobody does.
As soon as he was on the throne, and now he had to deal with all that actual shit of being on the throne, he was like ghosting, like, oh fuck all this. Yeah, fuck all this. I'm down on this. We need to bring Odin back.
Yeah, like, yo,
You want to deal with all this politics and shit? I don't care about these people's problems. Yeah, wake his ass up.
Wake his ass up, man.
What about that sleep?
Like, yo, pops, look, listen.
I ain't at full strength. 50% is okay. Come on, man.
Yo, pops, listen. I'll protect you. You know what I mean? I'd ask your son too. I'll work it out. I don't want to do this shit.
I want to do this shit.
That's the definition of biting off a thing you can't chew.
Well, that's the thing with they say heavy is the head that wears the crown, because everybody wants the position, but then if you get it, you don't actually want the position, because it actually entails a lot more than just having authority, motherfucker. You have to actually have some mirth, some humility about
yourself. It's not at my life right now, because I got this position at work. I'm killing it, but it's like, yo, this shit is a lot. Fucking dang. Like I'm a site director. Now the whole school shut down for 3 weeks. They had to put my employees on unemployment until because the company's non-profit. They don't make it.
fuck.
Then they were like, okay, no, actually, you guys can come to work. So then I'm like, how many people got bring to work? A couple of them. What does that mean? Y'all don't know.
What's a couple mean? 3?
Yeah, I'm like, nah, they're like 2. I'm like, all right, so realistically, I'm probably going to that. Y'all don't need a bunch of people here.
Yeah, because you just open yourself up to having to deal with this.
It's just more shit. Like, I like being a manager. It's just cool. I think being a manager is really cool when you have a strong team. You don't have a strong team. It's just your job is that much harder.
Me being a supervisor, my best days were when they were actually on it, where they did the things that they needed to do without me having to tell them.
Kick their ass, nothing. Just did it.
And those are the days like, shit, I can just have my coffee and
walk around,
do these fucking emails. Right. Shit, we can bullshit now because it's running smooth.
Right. But when that ship ain't running smooth,
that's when that management comes in. That's when you get earning your fucking money.
And then
most people don't get that shit.
And then people get mad when you start telling them.
No, because here's what it is. The fucking jealous folks think your job is all about when it's easy.
Yeah.
When things are running right. Like, oh, you ain't doing shit. Yeah. Motherfucker, the reason why this is running right is because I am doing shit.
Yeah, like let them run it for a day and see how it really goes. I'll run it for a week. When it's going
bad, that's when nobody wanted it.
Now step up.
Oh, I can't stay late. Oh, now you can't stay late.
Now you can't stay late. Yeah, because I'll be staying late. Don't even get paid. I'm like, yo, this is just what it is.
Stop doing that shit.
Yeah,
stop doing that.
The work got to get done.
Stop doing that shit. Even if the work got to get done, make them get you some new people.
Oh no, I got some people that'll stay. I got people that usually stay, but it's like I gotta pay them overtime. I'm salary.
Your salary.
Yeah, that's the reason why. Yeah, if I was a salary, it'd be a totally different story.
Yeah, if you weren't a salary, I'd say leave. Because I was just talking to a buddy Nolan here last night about the same thing with our jobs. And they just let him go from his job. He's been there 14 years. And they tried to say they let him go because of like a work performance thing. Like,
been there for 14 years.
After 14 years, get
like y'all could have put him on something.
Right.
Like, yeah.
But the thing he was saying was about he was hating all them times he stayed late and shit like that. And I said, now see,
that's
I left the depot. That's the one thing I was kind of pissed off about too, because I know how much I put in. I put in a lot of hours and a lot of time and sacrificed a lot to do that job and get it done correctly when other motherfuckers was already at home going on with their life doing
Eat,
some other
sleep,
shit.
vacation.
But to have that shit turn around on me, it's not the job's fault or my district manager's fault. That's my fault because I did that shit. I made that choice, and I need to stop giving motherfuckers that much of myself if they not,
That stuff back to
giving me that stuff back. They just take it. That's my fault for giving it like that.
What's going on with Captain Marvel? Is she trying?
I don't know what the fuck is going on with Captain Marvel. They
They're trying to make her like
ruined me from reading Captain Marvel since they announced that goddamn movie, and then it showed up being garbage.
Yeah, it was trash.
Oh, I was gonna say, you mean they made her accurate?
No, you got jokes today, huh? Funny ass. They made her accurate. No, they made her accurate to fucking Brie Larson, or like Zach would say, the rom-com. The best friend character from a rom-com, and not even a good one. Like,
I've seen every Marvel movie such as multiple times. This one, after this, I'm good.
you've seen all of them except for one?
No, multiple times.
Okay.
This one is I'm good.
And here's the fucked up part. As much as I ripped on that movie, I've seen that movie probably about 5 fucking times.
I don't hate it.
Here's the thing. Here's where it gets a reprieve for me. Special effects look awesome. I was waiting to see that shit, and I like Sam Jackson.
Yeah.
Sam Jackson was not alright.
I like flirting.
Flurkin, fuck that Flurkin.
No, I like the
That was funny. Talos was funny to me. Ben Middleton, I think that's his name. I seen that dude in hella shit. Didn't even realize it. Right? So he's good. But otherwise, it's like, it's a Sunday movie. Like, you can watch it on a Sunday and not give a shit about it and not ruin the whole world for you. Just like, oh, it's playing in the background, you don't give a shit.
I do warn people, it says,
549.
it is a little amusing, but you don't need to see it for the main story. It just doesn't really
Because it
matter.
won't, it doesn't track.
Look, when she showed up at Endgame, you don't need to know who she
He's
is.
a booking.
Yeah. Oh, cover and
I don't think we have one.
yeah. I was wondering, so you guys, that could be a different kind of like
probably
Silver Age.
Yeah, Silver Age would probably fit.
Just maybe.
Yeah, Silver Age fits. Okay, I'll give you Silver Age. 549.
549. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that shit, I've seen it a couple of times because one, it was bad. I had to watch it twice. I had to watch it twice just to make sure I got all my notes correct before I reviewed it. And then I've watched it like 2 other times since then. A couple of times it was playing on the screen here just because Zach hadn't seen it or somebody else hadn't seen it and we're just ripping on
Check
it.
it out.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. Fuck.
Well,
So I've seen it 5 times, not because it was good, just because I've happened to have seen it 5 times.
There was one movie I highly criticized, but I try very hard to say don't use the reason other critics do. It was, I forgot what the name of it is. That's how good it was. Harley Quinn movie, whatever it is.
Oh, the Harley Quinn movie?
I told people, I said, no.
Watch it.
Don't blame the wokeness. I don't give them that excuse. Don't let them hide behind
blame
the
it on the
woke thing.
wokeness.
No,
That shit is about as woke
bad.
as an insomniac.
No, it's bad by itself. Don't use that excuse. How bad it is.
I saw that movie. I liked and disliked that movie because it wasn't
I
right.
knew the characters in there, and they ruined the character.
Exactly.
Like Huntress, you know, Mary Elizabeth Winstead. She played that. This could have been her breakout role. That was a really good character for her
It could
to
have been.
expand.
No, it could have been, but she was acting like Royal Pain out of Sky High.
And guess what? Black Canary. I didn't know she was Black Canary until she screamed.
Well, that was 2 on the nose. It's Black Canary. You got a black chick to play Black Canary? You racist? That shit is there.
And you know, she said she was Black Canary, but thing is, it didn't click until she screamed, and it was bad. And then, all right, and Cassandra Cain, She would be like the top martial artist character. I mean, third one in DC
Hey,
universe.
hey, don't speak about shit we as comic readers know, okay? Far as DC told you, that was fucking Cassandra Cain.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't Cassandra Cain. That was a fucking insult. I was pissed off.
No, that's what what the hell is this?
That was one of the main things I was pissed off about.
I was waiting for her to like, she looked like she had something hidden. I said, no, she got nothing.
She got nothing. Can't fight at all. It's like, dude, that could have just been random Asian child. That didn't need to be labeled Cassandra Cain.
Just put Jubilee in there, and that's it.
You could have called her Jubilation, and nobody would have gave a shit. It would have made about as much sense as the rest of that fucking movie.
Oh man.
No, see that I don't try to ride with the same thing other reviewers ride on. I watch it for myself to see what I know, what I'm seeing, and how the shit that they're portraying in the movie is coming across to me as the person watching the shit. Because I know something about some of these characters, I know none of this shit is fucking accurate. Yeah. None of it is fucking accurate. So I have to sit there and divorce the fact that I know this shit and just watch the movie. And just watching the movie, some of this shit don't make fucking sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't make fucking sense. Oh, it's a terrible movie because such and such. No, it's a terrible movie because they got all this shit backwards from Go.
I'm saying it's a terrible movie because it's a terrible movie.
Yeah, it's a terrible movie.
Don't use the...
I've seen a lot of them. It's fucking sapping my soul, dude.
Dude, I saw Evil Alien Conqueror.
Oh my god.
Did you see that?
Which one?
Evil Alien Conqueror.
No. It's some shit.
It's a movie. What was the reason why they made this movie?
Because somebody paid the crew. That's how come they made the damn movie.
Right. Everyone there had careers in the future. You're looking at a bunch of up-and-coming stars here. But
and that was their breakout movie.
This movie was so bad. I think it had
What movie was that I was watching recently? And it was an old, like, B movie. But if you watch the B movie, everybody in there is like a named star now. Mm-hmm. But this movie, fucking nobody's. Yeah. So it's like awesome. It's like I'm seeing all these great actors before they were actually great.
Like Screaming Skull, no one had a career after that.
Damn.
I think that's the only movie they did. There's quite a few,
Oh shit.
Screaming Skull. That's the only one I can remember right now.
Yeah, I didn't even see
I was big into B movies, but now that
I like B movies, I just don't watch a shitload of them because I don't want to subject myself to that shit. And now, at least this year, I know for a fact I'm not watching as many movies. I'm really picking and choosing what I watch this year, and it has to be something I really want to see. Otherwise, I'm not even wasting my time going to see that shit.
Yeah, I don't even press
Now,
movies.
this is funny.
What's that?
and don't think about the title. That shit is funny because I was about to turn that on again so I can watch it and do my review on.
Oh, this gotta be like a 2003 movie.
2007.
2007.
2007. That shit is funny.
All work.
Here's the setup. Dude is he's a comic book artist.
Oh yeah.
Right. I think you heard this, Pete, right?
Could be.
Yeah. He's a comic book artist in LA. And the movie starts out where he just Dear John, his last girlfriend, left her a note while she was in the shower and bounced out on her. And then it's like a romantic, what are you banging over here? Trying to break through the wall?
Thank you.
Peace. Okay, I was about to say, Candyman coming, motherfucker. What you doing?
That doesn't look good either.
New thing on Netflix is called I'm Not Okay With This.
I'm not okay with this.
This girl, adolescent girl trying to get through high school, doing all that stuff, which is already complicated, and then the superpowers kick in, and she's like, wait, hold on,
Oh, yeah,
So it looks fun. Attractive people on screen. All right, I'll watch it. But yeah,
Attractive people on screen. I'll watch it.
and it's free. So, but yeah, in terms of like movies, actually watching in the theater, I had already limited myself to like just the Bond movies and just the Star Wars movies. And now the Star Wars movies are kind of off the table as well. So it's like, okay. So yeah, every Bond movie, I will make the time to go and see it in the theater. But like,
Good.
like Lord of the Rings, I started on those and then was like, nah, I'm not.
You didn't like the Hobbit series?
So I saw the first one and it was amazing, and then it was just with the second one, I actually had a free ticket to see it because I played Lord of the Rings online and I just couldn't make time for it. But yeah, I liked the first one quite a bit. It moved for a 3-hour movie. It was like, whoa, it's done.
Yeah, that's how I
nuts.
felt. And I watched the movie when I was on a plane.
Yeah,
So the
okay.
first time I watched it, I was like, whoa. Then I watched. So there's a couple movies that I watched because it was connected to an experience that I had that was great. So I watched that, and then I watched Star Trek, the second one that had came out. And I was like, okay, this isn't half bad. It was just started off blowing up half of the planet and shit. I was like, yo, okay, this is great. Well, we're getting straight to it. No, you know what I mean? Like, all right, then, no.
I mean, that's one of the fun things with, going to see Total Recall for the first time. We're like, I'm going in just to see the special effects budget,
right?
And then there happens to be a plot, and it's cool. Okay, all right, I'll take it.
I ain't gonna fight every movie. You know what I mean?
And it's certain movies I watch, and I'm like, okay, this is great. Then there's certain movies I watch, and I'm like, I haven't watched it. Everybody loved the last Spider-Man movie, and I'm just like, okay, it was cool. It was cool. It was cool.
It was alright.
It wasn't the best Spider-Man movie. I don't think his first movie was the best Spider-Man movie.
I haven't actually seen that. I do like Nicolas Cage.
But Into the Spider-Verse, that was tight.
Yeah,
it was just
Spider-Verse
good.
was nice.
Spider-Verse, the Webverse was just, it was a fun, good time.
No, it wasn't. Nicolas Cage's Spider-Verse.
Tom Holland,
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, he
Gyllenhaal.
and it wasn't even bad. It was just like, okay.
Yeah.
And like the whole Iron Man being taken out the franchise, like that's a big hit for the franchise. Like I don't know if they understand. Like nobody has stepped up in that role, and Spider-Man is definitely too young. Like his character is too young to hold that. Anytime you talk to Chadwick Boseman, he looks like he's super uninterested because they killed the experience for him. He was like, "Yeah, hey, stop walking up to me saying Wakanda forever. I get it. I understand. Just wait for the next movie." And he just walks away like this.
What was the
They were like, "Can you do this?" No.
Harriet
last year.
Tubman?
Yeah.
Right? What was the Harriet Tubman stamp with her doing the Wakanda Forever?
Yeah, it was like, yo,
what
the fuck is going on?
Every black movie, you need to do that now.
And then the Blade film, I want to say I'm excited. Well, I am excited because Mahershala Ali is an incredible actor.
Right.
But it's like I need you to take some classes, dog. I need you to be able to do your stunts. Like that's the allure to the movie.
And I need Wesley Snipes to be in it somewhere.
Somewhere, somehow, some kind of way. Because I'm trying to tell you, there is this special thing about watching movies with people that do their own stunts. I watched the Mission Impossible series, and Tom Cruise has been doing his own stunts.
Right. Jackie Chan, every Jackie Chan.
Every movie.
You know he's gonna.
He's like, I'm producing it. Don't even worry about it. I'll do it. Like when I've seen Tom Cruise break his leg jumping off the last movie, he broke his leg jumping across the building. And you're watching the movie, you watch him break it. Yeah, you can watch him break it. You're like, and then he hobbles off and keeps his stuck. I was like, yo, that's some Kobe Bryant shit. Okay,
now, see,
I'm here for it.
That's the thing with that. I found that out recently because I remember seeing that trailer. I said, "Damn, that looked ugly."
Right.
And then I found out that he really broke his ankle, and he kept the tape. I'm like, this motherfucker
He's not gonna do
nuts.
another one, is he?
Yeah, I'm not gonna
That's what I was watching was him talking about that shit. Like, yeah, I hit wrong, my foot slipped and hit wrong, but I had to finish the cut.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do it again, so I had to finish the cut. I was like, because the next movie, because they were talking about the next one, the next Mission Impossible was going to be even crazier, and they working out the stunts and shit. It's like, this motherfucker nuts.
Yeah, he doesn't
because he
stop.
be putting himself in there.
Yeah, and I watched the Bond movies are great because I like the person that does the filming, Richard Dickens, one of the greatest cinematographers ever. He did Blade Runner, the newest Blade Runner that came out. And so
I didn't even like the recent Blade Runner.
It was pretty though. It was a pretty movie.
It looked awesome, but
the movie I don't really.
Here's one of the things I didn't like about the newest Blade Runner. Where was all the black folks?
Yeah, you know.
No, they were somewhere.
You know?
You know where they were? San Diego in that rust garbage fucking spot where all the
that,
kids and
and
shit.
then like,
I was like, well, that's kind of fucked up because I like sci-fi because I always like to see where they throw the black people in it. It's like, okay, Blade Runner, tech, rest of that. Where the black folks? Oh, San Diego and all the rusted steel and garbage and shit with all the kids. Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay.
like, yeah, y'all got a job.
Yeah. Like, okay.
Or had a job. We not sure.
Still poor? Still poor. Okay, whatever. At least I know where we at.
And then, so it's like I said, a few movies that I've seen where I'm like, okay, this is great. And there's a few movies that I've seen, I'm like, okay, this is mid. There's not a bunch of movies I like or I'm ever eager to see anymore. Like, especially with Marvel, I'm not necessarily gung-ho on anything that's coming out right now. Like, I just
all right.
Like, I don't like how everything has to be somewhere around sexuality. Like, I don't know why. I need to know why our character's
Identity
gay.
politics.
Yeah, no. Like, I don't know how that's important. Like representation, but at the same time, dog. It's like, yo, representation or trying to catch a check. Like, which one? Because it's like, we talk about representation, but it's like, yo, are y'all trying to also, yeah, fuck it. I like how Star Wars did it very subtly at the end of the movie. It was like, yo, these two women are about to kiss, okay? Boom, they kissed. It's over. Are you happy? I don't care. Let's keep this story going.
Yeah,
that's how Star Wars did it.
It wasn't the main thing, but it happened.
It wasn't something they brought up. It wasn't like a.
But like, they didn't really need to because that's why I looked at it. It was like the whole rebellion. It's just a bunch of fucking chicks. Where the dudes at in this rebellion? Because they ain't got no positions. The one that got the most vocal was Poe, and he the motherfucker that's always gone.
Yeah, they shot him. They shot him a couple times. They was like, hey, shut up, where you out?
Yeah.
Back.
So, this Eternal shit was like, oh, too much politics.
Yeah, already.
Too much politics.
Angelina Jolie.
But this movie ain't supposed to be shit but a jumping off point for the X-Men or whatever anyway. So why do I give a shit? Why are you trying to throw all this into this one movie? Please don't. That was the dumbest shit they did in comics.
That didn't make sense to me. Out of nowhere, it just happened.
Cause you know they had to make Iceman gay because nobody gave a shit about what's his name being gay. Fucking North Star.
Who's North Star?
Exactly.
Alpha Flight.
Alpha Flight.
He's also gay. Right?
Alpha Flight. He's gay. He had got married and everything. Nobody gave a shit. Wasn't a big deal. Then they tried to make Iceman gay. And it wasn't that he came out and said he was gay or no shit like that. Fucking Jean Grey from the past showed up and told him, oh, you should just tell so-and-so how you feel. What? How do you know?
Because I came from the past, dog. I just told you.
Just told you.
I'm
psychic. I looked into your mind and saw that you were gay. Bullshit, that's not how that works.
I can feel people's power, homie.
Yeah.
What's happening?
I can hear your thoughts. I can hear your thoughts. Yeah.
I can't tell you if you're going to be alive too much more. You know, go ahead and do what you got to do.
I hear your thoughts, man. Your thoughts say you want something. Get the fuck out of here.
Is Batman in the Outlaw? I'm looking for.
Yeah, Batman and Outlaw.
But you guys are sold out on most of the copies, huh?
Yeah, because it should have been Black Lightning on the cover of that one.
I got that one, but I'm trying to look
Yeah,
for
that's the one. That's the current one.
I'm trying to look for the one before that. Yeah, I'm like,
I love how everyone's freaked out about Hulkling and Wiccan. That Hulkling's gay. It's like, wait, it's also interspecies.
It's
You're not
interspecies.
concerned about that at all?
No.
He's already a Skrull hybrid and he's screwing a human and you're not, that doesn't concern you whatsoever.
And
But
now he's going to be
gay
in
is
charge of
weird.
this whole empire shit. Like, he's
I know.
taking over. I'm like,
I'm
what the fuck is this about?
so waiting for Emperor Hulkling uniform.
Hulk son,
kick ass.
Now see, that was the only thing. We're on the same
I'm
page because
saving
that's the only
bios.
thing I'm looking at.
Yeah,
like,
I'm saving his bios just because.
I'm saving crystals.
I'm saving Shang-Chi bios because.
I'm saving crystals
right.
and Shang-Chi and bios because I'm expecting a new Taskmaster costume.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yep.
Maybe Red Guardian will show up.
Right?
Running with my Hydra cap. We'll see what happens with that.
Right.
There has to be a new Black Widow. There's going to be characters from that shit showing up in there.
her sister. They're gonna go ahead and do like her dad, and they're gonna try to fill that void. It's not gonna. All that's about to happen is they're gonna have a couple movies that do decent. They're gonna have a couple movies that do maybe one movie that do really well.
Waiting for the Eternals, and that's going to be a whole bunch of new stuff.
And it's gonna be great. And then until they're like, okay, this shit isn't working or going in a direction we actually planned for. So Tony, you ready to come back? I know you've been on a 5-year hiatus making Dr. Doolittle movies. You ready? Yeah.
No.
Robert, you ready?
He made a Dr. Doolittle movie. And nobody saw that shit.
Not sure about Anya Stark.
It's something I stole for myself.
Sprite.
Okay, that's that old school. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I already got this joint right here.
Yeah, Priest, Torres, Valente.
How much is this gonna run me today?
$2 million.
See what I see.
$100
Put it on my tab.
million. Right.
Okay, Skyler.
So you guys didn't like the last Star Wars movie too much?
You'll be watching my reviews.
I'm gonna need to get your YouTube channel again. I don't know if I hate it as much as I thought I would. I was like,
I didn't hate it. There was things in it that didn't make much sense that I didn't like.
I blame the second movie.
But I liked the nods that were given to it, and
The last,
pretty much said that J.J. Abrams did the best he did.
what he
Just to
could.
patch up the ship and keep that ship flying.
They should have made a 4-movie deal rather
That was
than
the
2.
Millennium Falcon, and he was trying to keep that ship, reactor core from blowing the whole ship up and just getting it to work.
Literally, that movie is the definition. That series, the last 3 movies were, and then at the end they were like, Finn was just trying to tell Ray that he was force sensitive. I was like,
$43.90. You want this one? No, Finn was just trying to tell Ray he was loving her ass for so many movies, but they didn't.
They didn't flesh that out.
They don't want her to love anybody.
They said
Kiss Kylo,
like for what? Why? But don't get me wrong. T-shirt. I call him T-shirt Ben. T-shirt Ben. He was lit. I came through tripping. He was like, yeah.
Kylo Skywalker.
Yeah, he was like, yo, Kilo. He was like, yeah, man. I took off all the extras, the garments. I just got a T-shirt and some black pants. What's happening? Look at the boots.
No, I actually like that character more after 3 movies than the other character. And I don't necessarily hate Rey as a character. I just hate the fact that the shit they had her doing was wrong.
They forced that down our throat.
And that's why I didn't like that shit. It's not the character per se, it's how they're using that character. Because the character could have been fine.
They literally forced her down our
Kylo
throat.
Ren ended up being the more interesting fucking character because he's the one having the most fucking angst.
And now his comic book is fucking letting all us in. Like some backs and boards and books. Actually, you know what?
I'm not a fan of Adam Driver.
You really?
Only
I've seen
thing
him in so much
bothers.
stuff, and I haven't really enjoyed. Right, but this helps having him play a good role.
I've seen him in some other stuff.
I saw him in Patterson. I'm looking at Marriage Story stuff, and that doesn't interest me at all.
It's just I haven't seen him in anything else
Yeah.
until Force Awakens,
right.
and then I saw him in a couple other things. It's like
Yeah.
he all right. The
Yeah.
main thing that bothers me with him in the Star Wars movies is when he's using the lightsaber, his footing and shit like that. It's like you got hella stiff ass legs or something. It's like this motherfucker like 7 feet tall.
And
Or what?
I think that takes a place from his of him being in the military prior. He's so even the way he acts, I like it because it's
Hella
like
locked. Yeah.
yeah. When he locked in, he locked in. He was like, "Yo, look, this is what's happening. I don't care." Because at that end, when they tried to hype that Kylo Ren and him fight, that Kylo Ren and Rey fight on the top of the ship to being something great, it wasn't. It was ass. But
Like I'll watch Kenobi and Anakin.
at any given moment, that fight is
Any given
significantly
moment.
better. It's like it's not even close.
Different fight training. Dude.
But when they tried to, when he was fighting her, he was fucking her up. She started doing all that swinging. Get down. All right, you're not doing this. Testosterone,
You
baby.
need the green boards for this one.
Green boards. What is it? Green boards a little smaller.
Yeah, green boards are for this size bag.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Colors match up.
So these are just like huge ass comic books or something.
Those are for Silver Age comics. The green are for what? Golden? Yeah, Golden Age. So Golden Age are going to be bigger comic books. Nope. Still got the black ones. Look on the cover, man. It's color coordinated. Yeah. You do work out of school, huh, X-Man?
Exactly. I work out of school. I'm tired.
Yeah, so I think it's only 50 in there too. So if you want, yeah, you got to get 2. Yeah. That's just how they do, because when the boards get bigger, the size goes down.
This should work.
Stack this up. I was gonna get a haircut today, and I was like, fuck it. I don't have to work for the next 3 weeks. I have nobody in press.
There's no reason to see you. I had a dude here earlier.
I still don't know yet if I'm working for the next 3 weeks.
Yeah.
That's right. You gonna be off too, Pete, right?
Well,
Yeah.
so I'm a FTE, and all the FTE, okay, this is going to be paid break, except I'm a custodian, and so I'm not sure how much they're going to go, oh, but you need to go in and disinfect the whole place.
Yes.
Are you working in schools?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you probably go. I know the school front offices, they're gonna be open. So you, so you probably work a couple hours and then you go home.
Right? But I mean, I think it's going to be worse than that. I think they're going to expect everyone to go in and like, we need to clean the entire school from top to bottom. It's like,
Yeah, we need you to
you
bleach
realize
the whole
that this thing only lasts 3 days on our non-porous surfaces, so just by being closed Monday and Tuesday, we're good.
You know,
Consider it disinfected.
they're saying that this is gonna
Nature
last.
took care of it, right?
Right?
They're saying this is gonna last actually longer than the actual intended 3 weeks. So you know how we got the 3 weeks off?
Yeah.
They're saying like, yo, no, this shit, we might see have a California
And
shutdown.
we're just starting to get, I mean, over the last month, we went from 0 to 300 cases. Right? So,
Yeah, but they all stay in Berkeley, motherfuckers.
Yeah, they don't shower.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yes,
you know,
they-
and this is the problem now. It's like, it's just like these kids don't shower. These parents aren't preparing their kids to be clean. Like, and I work at Helms Middle School, so it's like the kids I deal with. These kids,
oh yeah.
they don't. Their parents aren't even telling them shit. So it's
Then
like
you added PE classes. And,
I'm gonna
yeah,
break
all
these
that
things open. Get to it right now. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's a. No.
I'm fucking up my money.
Yeah, I'm getting paid. They was like, "Oh yeah, we're all gonna go on furlough." I said, "For what?
No.
Why?" I said, "There has to be something I can do here. I'm not doing that shit." No. And so then there was my CEO of the company, because I work for the Boys and Girls Club. He was like, "Yeah, no, we have to go on furlough and blah blah blah." And I said, "So if I go on furlough, that means you ain't gonna call me, ask me for shit, right? Because I'm not picking up phone calls until the day y'all told me to pick up phone calls." Yeah. Then I said that shit. Then he like, "Hey, Dre, come upstairs." So I come upstairs. He was like, "So look, man, he's like, yeah, no, literally. He's
gonna need you to be available.
He said, look, man, let this week go by. Let the week go by. Then look, I'm gonna give you a call that following week. I'm gonna keep you on salary. Okay, I'm keeping you paid." I was like, "Oh, okay, well, shit, I'll work." My CEO is the shit. So like, anytime I need anything, he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna do it." Anytime it's something for shit to go down, he's ready. He wants all the smoke. But when I was like, "Okay, well then let's do it. Let's do it like we used to it." These will fit, right?
Yeah. Same bag, same board. If you would have got the other ones, it wouldn't have fit.
It would have been hella big, huh?
Look like a motherfucker with a Magnum condom and he got a fucking simple dick.
Yeah, that's the worst.
It's Magnum XL. Those are the ones that are actually large. Not that I would know.
And he got a simple. Not that I would know, but
Yeah, not Nino.
I find him a little tight.
I find it a little tight.
Welcome to the room of people who have rooms of people that they loved one day docked away. Just because we check the guns at the door doesn't mean our brains will change from hand grenades